Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So today's video is all about the most expensive makeup that I have in my collection, and I have all the products right now on my face. I will apply all these products on my face and I will give you my mini review. You know, festive season is here and the wedding season is coming up pretty soon. So in case you are planning to grab any of these products, then I think this video is going to be really helpful for you. Or in case you are planning to splurge a bit and you are planning to grab some products for yourself, or you are planning to gift something to someone during this holiday season, I think this video is going to be really helpful for you. And let me tell you, if a product is expensive, that does not mean that you have to have it. And I have some doubts in this video. You will see what I'm talking about. So yeah, if a product is expensive, it does not necessarily mean that it is going to be the best product ever. No, there are some really affordable options out there, and I will share with you some alternatives as well. And yeah, before starting, if you're new to the channel, then hi, I am Nita. I upload makeup, skincare and beauty related videos here on my channel. If those things interest you, then please consider subscribing. It will mean a lot to me. And if you are already a subscriber, then thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So for my primer, I have here this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and this is 100 ml or 3.4 fluid ounce, and it retails for $99. So I first got a travel size like this one as a free gift from Ulta, and I just fell in love with this particular product, and I instantly ordered the bigger size because it is so good, you guys. Now I have really dry skin and it works perfectly well for me. It just preps my skin and it gives my face a very nice like velvety texture, and my foundation just glides on smoothly. It hydrates my skin. It is not a pore filling primer or anything like that, but is basically a very hydrating moisturizing primer that just gives your face that very beautiful velvety texture, and I absolutely love it, and I think it's worth every single penny. Next up is Color Corrector, and you guys probably know I love my illegal concealers like orange and yellow color correctors. I love them, but ever since I tried this Bobbi Brown color corrector, I just fell in love with it. This is in the shade medium to dark Bisque. I also have the shade dark peach. I love both of them. This retails for $32, and this formula is so nice and creamy. It's not thick at all, and it is pigmented but not like overly pigmented. It is just perfect to cancel out all the darkness underneath my eyes, and it provides a little bit of coverage as well. So I can wear it on the days when I do not want to wear a full face of makeup. I just want to hide those dark circles. I definitely can grab it and I am all set. I think this formula is really nice and it is again worth it, and it is my absolute favorite and I love it. Next comes foundation, and hold your breath, because this is not only just the most expensive foundation that I have in my collection, but this is the most expensive makeup that I have in my collection. And I am talking about this Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Broad Spectrum SPF 50 foundation over here, and this foundation retails for $150. You heard me right. This retails for $150, and this is the most expensive makeup item that I have in my collection. Now I have so many to talk about this foundation, you guys. It is a luxurious product, and the packaging, oh my god, it is so luxurious. It is so heavy and glass bottle, and when you open it up, you get a pump, and this black and gold like design. I just love the packaging, but again, I have so many things to talk about this foundation. Is it my absolute favorite foundation? No, it is not, and let me just tell you why. Now this foundation gives you a solid medium coverage. It's not full coverage, however you can build it up, and it gives me kind of glowy finish at the beginning, but after some time it settles down to be a really nice natural finish foundation. It does not emphasize any texture. It does not settle on my smile lines. So those were the pros about this foundation. And look how glowy and fresh my skin is looking right now. It blends beautifully. You can see that glow. Oh my god, I am here for it. Like, I'm literally here for it. Just look at the glow. Wow. Now bear in mind, I really like the finish and I really like the way it wears throughout the day. But here is my issue. This foundation tends to peel on me, and it happened multiple times, over like 7 to 8 times when I use this foundation, and it starts to peel, and I do not know how to remedy that. Like, it starts to peel from my mouth area, it starts to peel, it starts to peel from my forehead, and I think it is because of the SPF that this foundation has. And I figured out that this foundation does not work well with all my primers, with all my skincare. If you do minimum skincare, like just your moisturizer maybe, and it works well with some primers, not with all my primers, and that is a bummer. If it is a $150 foundation, I think it should work well with all my primers, with all my skincare, but that is not the case. And yeah, and when it starts to peel, I just cannot fix it. I just can't. And sometimes it just tends to cling onto my dry patches a bit. So yeah, it's a $150 foundation, and I do not think it should do that. And that is the reason why I do not reach for this foundation as much as I thought I would. And that should not be the case. That should not be the case. Now, if you ask me, I would probably pay like up to $50 for this foundation, not like $150. Now, I love my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is also high-end foundation, but this is way cheaper than this one, and I prefer this Too Faced one over this Tom Ford foundation. Now, I have seen a couple of videos on YouTube from Dr. Dre, from Susan Yara, and they say that the SPF content on your makeup product, it's not enough. You should always use your regular SPF underneath your makeup. So if I use my regular SPF, then this foundation always tends to peel. However, if I use my regular SPF underneath my Too Faced foundation or my Estee Lauder or my NARS foundation, they do not peel on me at all. But this guy does. So if I run out of it, will I repurchase it? Absolutely no. No. I love their soft matte foundation from Tom Ford. I really like it, and there are some really affordable foundation that I prefer over this one. So I'm not going to repurchase when I run out of it. Next comes concealer. Now, if you follow me, you must know that I love this concealer, and this is my Too Faced concealer, and this retails for $34, and I'm pretty much sure when I grabbed it, I paid like $28 for this foundation. And I just checked Ulta's website, and I was like, $34? When did that happen? But it is what it is. So this is the most expensive concealer that I have in my collection, and you guys probably know I love it. I absolutely love it, and I think it is worth every single penny. The coverage is there, the shade match is just perfection for me. It is a really beautiful concealer, you guys. The consistency is so thin like water, and it blends like a dream. Just tap and it is all blended, and it gives you excellent coverage. Like if you love Tarte Shape Tape but you cannot stand the dryness, try this one out. It is like the hydrating version of Tarte Shape Tape. It is full coverage, and it is so hydrating underneath my eyes. It does not settle onto my fine lines either, and it lasts throughout the day. And I love the consistency. It is very thin and lightweight. And I think this concealer is worth every single penny, and if you are considering to grab it, I think you should go ahead and grab this concealer. It is again worth every single penny. Now, if you follow my makeup tutorials, you must know that I like to set my under eye area as well as my smile lines using a loose powder. And the most expensive loose powder that I have in my collection is again from Bobbi Brown, and this is their Sheer Finish Loose powder, and this is the shade Soft Sand, and this retails for how much? Okay, this retails for $45, and this is actually more expensive than my Laura Mercier powder. And I was surprised when I was like googling it, and I noticed that this particular powder is more expensive than my Laura Mercier powder. Now, I really do like this powder, and they have so many shades to choose from. This particular shade is just perfection for me, and I hope the camera is picking it up. It has a really nice yellow tinge to it, so it is perfect for cancelling out the darkness underneath my eyes. This powder is just so finely milled. It is so soft and fine quality powder, and it just sets my under eye area perfectly, and it does not make my under eyes look dry or crusty, and it prevents my concealer from teasing at the same time. And I really like the formula and the quality of this particular powder. And but you can find some really affordable, comparable, or even better options for a really cheaper price range. So yeah, now it's your call. If you want to grab it, you can grab it. It is a good one. Or you can go ahead and grab the Wet n Wild Translucent Loose Setting Powder, or Laura Mercier, or Beauty Bakery, or Too Faced Ethereal Lights Powder. Those are, I think, comparable, and some are even better than this one. So now it's your call. I just set my under eyes as well as my smile lines. The rest of my makeup is unset because I'm going to do cream contour. And for cream contour, well, this is not technically a contouring or bronzing product, but I like to use it as my cream contour, and I'm talking about this MAC Studio Tech foundation. This is in the shade NW46. This formula is very comparable to Huda Beauty Tantor, which I have right here with me. They both are like cream to powder formulations, and since it is technically a foundation, it lasts all day long, and the undertone is just perfection. It is not like too warm, it is not like too cool toned either. It is just right in between, and for my complexion, it just creates a beautiful natural looking shadow. It just blends beautifully on top of my foundation. It does not remove any product underneath, and it just looks so seamless and natural and smooth, and I highly recommend it. Though this is the most expensive like cream contour that I have in my collection, but I love my Huda one as much as this one. So this is, I think, around $28, and this is, I think, around $34. So now it is your call. So just grab either of these and you are all set. Next comes cream blushes, and I have again raved about these here on my channel multiple times, and I'm talking about these Nudestix blushes, and they retail for $34 each, and I have the shade Naughty and Spice and Salty Siren over here. So this is the shade Salty Siren, and this is a beautiful like peachy kind of a shade. And the shade Naughty and Spice, it is actually a very nice like pinky shade. It's not like overly pink, it's kind of like mauve toned pink shade. Today I'm going to use the shade Naughty and Spice. Just look at this, how stunning this shade looks. It is really stunning. This is again really nice and creamy formula, blends beautifully, does not remove any product underneath, and the shade is just perfection. And it first gives you kind of a glowy finish, and then it turns down to be a satiny kind of a finish, and I absolutely love this product. It lasts all day long. If you are a fan of cream blushes, definitely check this line out. They have a shimmery one and a matte one at the same time. I love this matte formula. Again, it lasts on my cheeks all day long, like no matter what, it just lasts all day long, and it looks stunning. It does not emphasize any texture whatsoever, and in my opinion, I think these blushes, they are worth every single penny. Now I'm going to set the rest of my makeup, and for powder, I have two powders with me. One is this Hourglass Ambient Lighting like finishing powder, and the second one is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder, and both retails for $46 each. Now I do not like to set my makeup using this Hourglass setting powder because it is kind of a glowy dewy powder, and it acts perfectly well as a finishing powder. So I'm going to use this one as my finishing powder, but today I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury one to set my entire makeup. This powder, you guys, first of all, look at the packaging. It is a luxe product, and the packaging is really luxurious. By the way, I have the shade 2 medium, and this powder is famous for a reason, because it truly gives you a really nice filtered airbrushed look. I don't know what it is, but this powder, it just gives you a really nice smoothing effect, and it just blurs out all your wrinkles, all your pores. It does not emphasize all the blackheads or pores that I have on my face. I absolutely love this powder, and I know there are so many drugstore brands who tried to dupe this powder, and there are some spot on dupes as well. But if you ask me, I think on its own this is a great powder, and yes, I'm going to repurchase it once I run out of it, and I still have a lot of product left. I use this powder often to set my makeup, and I absolutely love it. And if you are planning to get this powder, and if you are kind of hesitating because of the price point, if your budget permits you, definitely go and grab this powder. It is worth every single penny. Next comes powder bronzer, and for powder bronzer, the most expensive bronzer that I have in my collection is this Hourglass one. This is in the shade Radiant Bronze Light, and this retails for $56. Let me tell you, I just love the formula of these bronzers. I love it. I love the undertone. It is like one of the best bronzers that I have ever tried, and it is not a matte bronzer. It kind of gives you a satiny finish, and it is just a perfect shade for warming up my skin. And this particular product, it just gives my face a really nice velvety soft effect. I absolutely love it. And you guys, in case you are considering getting this particular bronzer, definitely go check it out. I think it is worth every single penny. Next comes blush, and for my blush, it is again from Hourglass, and this is the shade At Night, and this retails for $43. And this is a beautiful, like, it is again a baked formula, and it is not a matte blush. It kind of gives you a sheen, not shimmery or glittery, kind of sheen. And the shade is just very interesting. When you mix it up, it kind of gives you a really nice, like, corally soft finish, like a little bit on the red side, like red terracotta side. And I absolutely love the shade for my skin. This product is so smooth on the skin, and it is very pigmented. You might think that it is not going to be pigmented, but when you start applying it, it just packs a punch. And if you like that, like, blushed cheeks that I have going on right now, then you're definitely going to love it. The Milani baked blushes, they are very close a dupe for these blushes. So yeah, you can grab those Milani ones as well. But in case you are actually planning on getting this, go for it. Just go for it. Next is highlighter, and my all-time favorite highlighter, like, no matter what, if it is drugstore or high-end, my all-time favorite highlighter. And this is apparently the most expensive highlighter that I have in my collection, and this is my BECCA Champagne Pop, and it retails for $40. And you can get it. This product has not been discontinued. Smashbox is making this product, so you can still get it. And as the name suggests, it is a true champagne color. And look at this. This is like a perfect champagne highlighter for my skin tone, and it does not emphasize any texture on my face. It just gives me that beautiful wet looking cheeks, which I absolutely love. Like, if you guys can remember, there was a time when everybody used to rave about this highlighter, and for a reason. And having this highlighter in my collection was my dream. And when I got this highlighter for myself, I was so emotional, so happy, because being a highlighter person, being a makeup lover, like, having it is just a treasure, and I can never get rid of this highlighter ever in my life. And I don't think I will ever be like finish this off. But if this gets lost, or if I break it, or anything happens to it, I am definitely going to repurchase it. And they have a smaller size as well, so in case you do not want to get the bigger size, because trust me, you are never going to finish it up, so just go ahead and grab the smaller size and you will be all set. And look at the glow, that wet metallic glow. Oh, I love it. I just love it. Now I'm going to set the entire makeup in place, and for that I'm using my all-nighter setting spray, and this is the most expensive setting spray that I have in my collection, and this retails for $33. Guys, I do like it, and I have seen a noticeable difference on the way my makeup wears throughout the day whenever I use it versus whenever I do not use it. I think this makeup setting spray does a great job in terms of setting your makeup, in terms of like melting down all the powderiness on your face. This product is worth it, and I think Milani setting spray is a very closer dupe for this one. But this product, you guys, it works. If you think that, oh, it's just all gimmicky, makeup setting sprays do not work, try this one out, and I promise you, this particular product makes my makeup last all day long. I don't know what it is, but this product does work. Now it's time for the eye makeup, and for my brows, the most expensive brow product that I have here with me is this one by Brow Code USA. Let me just check the price real quick. Yeah, this product retails for $28 and this is in the shade dark brown. I got this product in Peer. Thank you so much Brow Code USA for sending this over. This is a good, really good eyebrow pomade that I have ever tried. This is probably the best eyebrow pomade that I have ever tried, and I like it more than my Anastasia Deep Brow Pomade. I have this product in my collection for over 1 year at this point, and I use it often, and it is still creamy. It has not dried up yet. You can see it is well loved, and a little bit goes a long way with this product. It is pigmented, it is never patchy, it is not too like waxy either. It never like balls up or never becomes patchy on my eyes, and they claim that this product is like sweat proof and waterproof brow pomade. I have tested it in New Orleans heat and New Orleans rain, and trust me, this is a really long lasting eyebrow pomade, and this is just so creamy, and once it is set, baby, it is just set. It does not move, it does not budge, it does not go anywhere. Brows are on. Now it's time for eye makeup, and the most expensive eye makeup that I have in my collection is this Natasha Denona Sunrise palette, and it retails for $69. But wait, actually the most expensive eye makeup that I have in my collection is this Pat McGrath holiday eyeshadow palette. It was released last year during holidays. I think it was around $75. So this is the most expensive eyeshadow palette that I have in my collection, but this palette is not available anymore. You cannot get it. So let me just quickly just tell you about the formula and everything. First of all, the color story is beautiful. I love those pop-up greens, those neutral tones, those like pink shadows. I love the formula. The mattes are really creamy, pigmented, blend beautifully. The shimmers are stunning. The shimmers are really nice. It's Pat McGrath. Again, the formula is really good, but I'm not going to use this one for today's video because it is not available anymore. So the second most expensive palette that I have in my collection is this one from Natasha Denona, and it retails for $69. And here is how the packaging looks like, and I got the recommendation from Tati. She was raving about it and I just decided to get it. It was on sale on Sephora, so I just decided to grab it. And look at the color story. The colors are like my kind of colors. I love my warm tones, and this palette has like every color that I would ever need. Like if I have only this palette in my collection, I am all set because of the nice color story. Now let me just quickly talk about the formula. I really enjoy the formula of this particular palette. I have another Natasha Denona palette. It was a love palette. I do not like the formula. I have talked about it in my regrets video, but this formula is very different, and I think the formula of Natasha Denona, it like differs from palette to palette. This is a good one. The mattes are really pigmented. They blend like a dream. The shimmers are really nice and metallic. There are some satin shimmers as well, but if you like satin shimmers, you are going to love them. I love the color story. I love the formula. Again, if you are planning on getting this eyeshadow palette, definitely go ahead and grab it. The formula is really nice. And I just decided to take this green shade from the palette, and I am going to run it on my crease. Probably I'm going to regret it, but it's okay. It's makeup. We are all having fun. So I'm taking this particular green shade from the Pat McGrath palette. And you know, a little bit maybe here. Just like that. Oh, I love it. What do you guys think? I really like it. Eye makeup is all done, and surprise, I do not have any high-end eyeliner, so I'm going to use my good old Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel eyeliner, and I'll be right back. I quickly did my eyeliner as well as my lower lash line, and I'm going to use mascara. And for mascara, the most expensive mascara that I have in my collection is this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This says better than love, whatever, it is the same thing, and this retails for $28. And let me tell you, I really do enjoy this mascara. It gives my lashes length, volume. I know it tends to flake on some people, but on me it does not flake as much, and it just gives my lashes so much length and so much volume. I absolutely love it, and I can confidently skip falsies whenever I'm wearing. And you guys, I get so many compliments when I use this mascara. People would literally stop and literally ask me what mascara you are wearing. This mascara is a good one. However, I think there are some really good affordable mascaras, and when it comes to mascara, I do not generally go high end. I stick to my drugstore mascaras like Essence, Wet n Wild has a really good one, L'Oreal mascara, and Maybelline baby, they know their mascara game. So in case you are not planning to grab this one, it's totally fine. There are some really good affordable options out there. Once I run out of it, will I repurchase it? Probably no. Or if I get a better deal, like if I get it in a discounted price, then I would probably grab it. Otherwise, I am all set with my drugstore mascaras. Eyes are all done. Now it comes to lips, and for my lip liner, the most expensive lip liner that I have in my collection is this one from NARS, and this retails for $24. Now again, when it comes to lip liners, I hardly buy high-end lip liners, so this is the only one that I have in my collection, and this is in the shade Jungle Red. It is a beautiful blue toned red shade, and this is actually a perfect match for my MAC Ruby Woo. I often wear it with my MAC Ruby Woo. I recently shared with you my all-time favorite drugstore lip liners video. I will have it linked in the description box down below. I recommended you so many affordable, good quality drugstore lip liners. You can go ahead and check that video out. It is a nice formula, it is a nice shade, but I do not think I'm going to repurchase it. However, I am planning to grab some Pat McGrath or some Charlotte Tilbury lip liners, because I have heard so many good things about those lip liners, and I just want to know like what is the drill, why people rave about them so much. So I am planning to get some Charlotte Tilbury, some Pat McGrath, and some MAC lip liner pencils, so that I can compare it with my drugstore versions. It is not going to happen anytime soon, but I am definitely going to grab it. Anyway, I'm not going to use this lip liner pencil for today's video, because the lipstick that I have, the most expensive lipstick that I have in my collection in today's video, it does not match this red shade. So I'm going to quickly use another lip liner from Maybelline. I think this is in the shade Totally Toffee, and I'll be right back. Lip liner is done, and I messed up my lip liner over here, but it's okay. And now it comes to lipstick, and the most expensive lipstick that I have in my collection is this one from Tom Ford, and this is their lip color in the shade Nubile 03 Nubile or Nubile. I will mention it here on the screen or in the description box down below. I'm sure that I'm butchering the name, but this is the shade 03, and this retails for $58. Yes, it is Tom Ford. It is a luxury brand, and it is expensive. Now, first of all, let me just talk about the packaging. It is that standard gold and black Tom Ford packaging. The packaging is absolutely luxe, and it is really heavy and luxurious. It is a luxurious product, and I am glad that the packaging feels really luxurious as well. Now, when it comes to the shade, oh, it is such a stunning peachy nude shade. Let me just swatch it for you. Here, do you see? It is a really nice peachy with a hint of pink, such a beautiful shade. And this is not a matte formula, it is kind of a satiny formula, so it just gives me a satin matte finish, and it transfers. Yes, it does. Now, am I going to repurchase it? Probably no. Now, hear me out. I know it is a really nice shade, really nice formula, very moisturizing on the lips, but it does not last for a long time, which is okay, because it is a nice like moisturizing formula, and this type of formulations, they do not last for a long time, which is absolutely fine. But I know this is a nice shade and all nice formula, but it is $58, and I do not want to spend $58 for a lipstick. So yeah, I'm not going to repurchase this particular lipstick once I run out of it. And one more thing, Tom Ford lipsticks, they tend to go bad pretty easily. Like I had another shade from Tom Ford, and it started smelling so bad, like funky smell, and I discarded it. So I'm not going to repurchase it. However, like there are so many drugstore lipstick formulations. They are like so good. I love my Maybelline slim lipsticks, like ultimate matte lipsticks, crayon lipsticks. There are really good lipsticks from L'Oreal as well. So I don't think you will necessarily need this particular lipstick until or unless you absolutely love Tom Ford, you are a Tom Ford girl, you love luxurious makeup and you want to grab it, then definitely go ahead and grab this lipstick. I quite like the formula, but I am not going to repurchase it. And this shade, I know it is a pretty shade, but it is not like unique. I know I can get a similar shade from the drugstore, and I think if I like search my collection, I will find a dupe for this lipstick. So yeah, I'm not going to repurchase it. Now it's your call. In case you want to grab it, it is a good formula, you can grab it. And yeah, now when it comes to lip gloss, you guys probably know I am not a glossy lip person. I like this kind of like satiny formula and matte formula. I'm not a glossy lip person by any means, but I have a lip gloss here from Bobbi Brown. It I think retails for $28 or $29 something dollars. I got it as a free gift from Ulta. I really like the formula. It is really moisturizing and hydrating for my lips. It is a really nice like pinky kind of a shade. It is pigmented, you can see it is pigmented, and this particular formula is not sticky at all. And so yeah, that is it you guys, and these are the most expensive makeup that I have in my collection, and I just applied them on my face. Let me know what do you guys think, and let me know if you are planning to get any of these products. If you have tried any of these products, then let me know what do you guys think as well. I quite like the majority of this product. Now I am a makeup blogger and it is my job to review products for you all, and I really like the majority of these products. And please let me know what do you guys think, and if you want me to create more such contents, like different type of contents apart from just makeup tutorials or eye makeup, please let me know. I would be more than happy to make it for you, and I really like how the look turned out. So yeah, if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, then please do follow me there. It's at the @ Nita's Glam World. And if you have any video requests, then feel free to comment down below. So yeah, see you soon in my next video. Till then, bye and take care. Bye. Mwah.